All right, and hello to anyone who is watching this video right now. Now, I'm here to share my travel experience in Aruba. Like, even though it was a short trip for a few days out there, I'm going to explain it. My travel experience. On the morning of September 2nd, excuse me, the morning of September 2nd, I flew from New Orleans to Fort Lauderdale via Southwest Airlines. Then shortly after I arrived in Fort Lauderdale, had a short layover, and I flew from there to Aruba via JetBlue Airways. And shortly when I arrived to Aruba, wasn't that much to do, so just walked around for a bit. And I just relaxed, took a pictures of the sunset and stuff, because it wasn't that much to do. And on September 3rd, I went to Surfside Beach. Then stayed there for a while to relax and stuff, you know. So I wasn't too impressed by the beach, but it had white sand and stuff. But I wasn't too impressed of the beach and stuff, you know. But I still stood out there for a while to relax and stuff. And then on that afternoon, I went up to Palm Beach. And I didn't stay at Palm Beach for long because I was doing snorkeling around that time. And I went snorkeling at two places I went snorkeled at. Was at Boca Catalina Beach, around that area. Then after that, I went to the Antilla shipwreck, where it was a World War II German ship, a sunken World War II German ship. So I snorkeled out there, and it was amazing. Both snorkel areas were amazing. All right. And as for Palm Beach, I didn't like it too much. It was like overcrowded. That's all I'm gonna say. It was overcrowded. Even though the current is very calm in that area, it was overcrowded. Like a lot of hotel areas and stuff. A lot of intrusive sellers, you know. And the next day, September 4th, I went scuba diving in the morning. I did 2 dives. The first dive was an airplane wreck. And then the second dive was at a dive site called Boca Abierto. Sorry, my mistake. I meant to say Boca Abierta. Right. The diving was awesome, especially the one where the airplane wreck was at. And after I finished my diving, I went up to Eagle Beach. I stayed there for a few hours. And I did rode on the jet ski for like 30 minutes. After that, just relaxed on the beach for a while, took some pictures and some videos and stuff. And on top of that, Eagle Beach is more spaced out and less crowded than Palm Beach. And even though two of those beaches have white sand and blue water, I would still choose Eagle Beach over Palm Beach any day. On September 5th, I went on a tour called Discover Aruba, which had 5 stops to go at. The first stop was California Lighthouse. We stayed there for 10 minutes. The view was amazing, and we saw a small view of Arashi Beach. And second stop we went to was Alto Vista Chapel. We stayed there for like 10 minutes also. And the third stop was at the Natural Bridge. The view was amazing. We stayed there for like 20 to 30 minutes over there at the Natural Bridge. Then our fourth stop was lunch. We had lunch at Day Palm Island. Stayed there for 45 minutes. It was an inclusive buffet. The food was good. And our fifth and final stop was Baby Beach. And we stayed out there for like an hour. During my time out there, I did some snorkeling and swimming. Saw some fish and stuff. And the reason they call it Baby Beach is because the water is very shallow out there at that beach. And 1 hour later, the bus drops me off back at my hotel, and for the rest of the day, I relaxed. On September 6th was the day of my departure, my date of return back to New Orleans. So I went to go get some souvenirs in the city before going to the airport on my way back to New Orleans. Even though my time in Aruba was very short, I had a wonderful time out there. It was amazing. And I would love to go out there for another visit to discover more of Aruba. There's also links down in the description if you want to check out my Aruba video playlist and some of my Aruba photos. And as I speak right now, today is September 10th, 2017, and my heart and prayers go out to the people in the Caribbean islands that were affected by Hurricane Irma. And also my heart and prayers go out to the state of Florida as well. If you have any questions or concerns, leave comments below. Y'all stay prayed up out there, you hear me? And I'm out.